Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So we got what seems to be our last ninja poster for March of the Oni. Lately we've been getting these cool posters for March of the Oni. We got the 6 Ninja, Wu, and Garmadon, and today we got Lloyd. But the difference with Lloyd's poster is that it is extremely different from the other posters. Each of them have been very similar in the sense that they have a line at the bottom and they show a picture of the character, but they've all had a dark background, kind of dismal background, except for the Lloyd one. It's actually very different. So I do want to take a look at the Lloyd one and analyze this poster and look for any important evidence that could suggest some stuff. So yeah, here is the Lloyd poster if you guys haven't seen it. In contrast, it's a huge contrast to the other posters, which are very dark. They kind of show the ninja looking away. This one shows Lloyd in, I don't know, some meadow of sorts, reaching his hand up with some kind of golden energy, and also there's a floating island in the background. So first, let's kind of talk about some of the more obvious stuff in this image. So it kind of appears that it's all peaceful, all is well, and there are also yellow flowers. So I think this is very reminiscent of those scenes in Rebooted when those golden puffs were kind of flying around in the city. I think that this could possibly suggest Lloyd getting his golden powers back. On top of that, the tagline also says one ninja will reach into the light. And of course, in the top left corner, it's very bright. And Lloyd's hand, it kind of seems like he could be either that's the sun, or he could be some kind of golden power could be coming out from his hand. So yeah, I think these are some things that could certainly hint at him getting his golden power back. And of course, even the dragon on his torso, it's kind of glowing. You see all these golden petals flying around. And yeah, gold is definitely a very prominent color throughout this. So I think that could definitely suggest that. Now, on the other hand, there's another meaning that the tagline could mean. That is Lloyd reaching into the light and his father. So spoilers for March of the Oni, of course. We have seen Garmadon kind of turning good in these last 2 episodes. And there's a lot of development, I think a lot to me definitely suggests that he could be turning good. And Lloyd has kind of had a role in that, yeah, as he did the last time Garmadon turned good. Maybe Lloyd is reaching into the light, his father, the good side, the emotion, and maybe Lloyd could try to turn his father good again. I mean, that was his initial intention from Season 8. So maybe that is what it means. I think this is also more likely considering Tommy Andresen did say on Twitter. Yesterday he did say when the Garmadon poster was released, he said tomorrow's one will give this one a whole new meaning. So maybe that could mean, you know, Lloyd turning Garmadon good. So I do think this probably relates more to Garmadon turning good rather than golden power returning. Now, something a little less obvious in this image, in our top right corner, we see a floating island, and I think this also means one of 2 things, or it could just mean nothing. I mean, this entire poster is really abstract, so who knows, it could either mean nothing, or it could be pretty significant. First of all, I think it could mean that the Temple of Irjitsu is returning. It's a floating island, so, I mean, that's really the only floating island thing from Ninjago. So yeah, that is one thing that it could mean. Now, the second one, this is a lot more abstract. It could hint at Chima, actually. Tommy Andresen kind of hinted at the fact that Chima and Ninjago could cross over. No official confirmation, but it was kind of hinted at. And the way I see it, you know, Chima also has a gigantic floating rock thing. That is Mount Kavora, the source of all chi, the source of all energy in the land. So I think that it could mean one of 2 things, or again, it could just mean nothing. I mean, this entire poster is very abstract. It's really figurative, if you ask me, especially with the one ninja will reach into the light. So it could mean nothing. Or it could suggest the return of the Temple of Irjitsu, or Mount Kavora, or a potential crossover with Chima. Maybe Lloyd will, and also Ninja Whip did say that Lloyd would be going somewhere in a tweet, whether it's in Season 11 or at the end of Season 10. I don't really know, but maybe Lloyd will end up in Chima, and this isn't my theory, it's someone else's. Maybe Lloyd will end up at Chima at the end of the season, or in Season 11. I don't know, I mean, I do have mixed feelings on a crossover with Chima, which I will explain in a video later today. So, yeah. But, anyways, you know, that's all I really have to say about this. I feel like some of this stuff, it'll either be, I mean, obviously it'll either be important, or it might just be completely irrelevant. I think either of these could really happen. But it would be cool if some of the details were, you know, a little bit more. I mean, this poster is very different from the other posters. So, yeah. So, yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share it with anyone, everyone you know, and I will see you next time.